next. Jordan Zimmerman, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, on the mound now is Jordan Zimmerman. Big, strong right-hander. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. When he's on, has good sinking action on the fastball. More of a slider than a curveball. So he's a fastball, slider, straight changeup guy. He really needs to have the changeup because his velocity isn't as good as it was early in his career. Needs the changeup to make that 94 to 95 look better than it actually is.
Clear skies this afternoon. 84 degrees is our first pitch temperature. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. Here's big Aaron Judge. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman, he's gone 3 for 6. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Here's another 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Racing back the left fielder. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
So 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Giancarlo Stanton is the second out of the opening frame. And that one just missed outside. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Home half of the first coming up at Comerica Park. Now striding in, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Betances is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty D. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
So he sets him down swinging. Nicholas Castellanos becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 3-1. Victor Martinez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. Betances is ready. First pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Previous history against Dellin Betances. He's 0 for 4. Missed with a breaking ball. From the belt. Kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. Cabrera, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-2.
2-2.
To first. Scooped up. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Striding into the box, Aaron Hicks, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Aaron Hicks goes quietly leading off the second. Up the middle and off the pitcher's leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's got a 3 for 5 line. He also has 1 home run. Ball chop foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
Batting ninth, second baseman, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Andujar over at second. Voigt at first. 2 out in the inning. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Strand a pair. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. McCann has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. To 2-2 now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
So 1-1. Fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Stepping into the box, number 14. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Fastball right over the outside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A nice aerial look of downtown Detroit as we welcome you back to our MLB Network broadcast from Comerica Park. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first down.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
In now, Aaron Judge.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1. Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Count even now at 1-1. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
He's set and the pitch. Now a Slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Iglesias in front, 3-1. And the slurve is over, and it's back to a full count, 3-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Heading after it is Judge. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 1-2. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is ready now. Didi Gregorius as we begin the top of the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Here's another 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ground ball right side. Played on the backhand. And he's safe.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. The 3-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Rounded down the third baseline. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Man, he certainly got him protecting the plate right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Missed with a slider. Gary Sanchez waits on deck. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. At the plate, Gary Sanchez was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses inside. 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Ball even at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Luke Boyd. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Yanks strand a pair. But they're first pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Just missed with a breaking ball.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Gardner. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
1-1 the count now. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a solo home run for Victor Martinez as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
Now at the plate, James McCann. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
1-0 the count. Betances is ready. 1-0 on its way. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, I do think you have to look at what he's given you and realize he's probably approaching the end of his rope pretty soon. Last thing you want is for things to start to unravel and not have a guy ready that you can turn to.
Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. One for the Tigers on the solo home run by Victor Martinez. We played 4. Digging in, Gleyber Torres. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Pulled toward right center field. Jones is after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-1.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one. Yanks leave one. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Way in front of that fastball. Just missed with a breaking ball. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he showed some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Hit out towards second. Torres has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. The next batter, Jamer Candelario. No hits to this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and the inning continues. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Hicks is there, and he'll make the... Here's Didi Gregorius, who's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Right side, hit hard. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. Here's the first pitch to him. Scorched to third. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Here's McGill. Andujar now is working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Greg Bird will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Jones is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 1-2. Greg Bird is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third down. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's ball 3. The Tigers would love to get a leadoff walk to start this inning.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Victor Martinez. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
1-2 now. Cabrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Sliced hard down the left field line, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. In there, no balls and a strike. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
I understand wanting to be aggressive, but I also understand that you can occasionally.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game. Now batting, Jacoby Jones. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next for the Tigers, number 14. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And this one gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. And he misses, ball 4. Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. And that one just missed outside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3-0, here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And he lays off the pitch down and away, ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Gardner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out on the tag. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left. So striding in, Gary Sanchez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There to take it is the sure-handed Iglesias, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box now, Luke Boyd. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
Jones is in pursuit, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Alex Wilson comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Left fielder giving chase. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Now pitching for the Tigers.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Andrew McCutchen will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. He'll come home with it, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
The right fielder, number 99.
Buck Farmer takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Aaron Judge will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the belt, the pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. McCutchen stands at first with one out. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Missed with a slider. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Missed with a breaking ball.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Belted out toward deep center field. Jones going back at the track, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Andrew McCutcheon will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 26, Andrew McCutcheon.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Third baseman.
From the stretch.
Candelario.
And he lays off there, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time. Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Nicholas Castellanos stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do.
Zach Britton comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 53, Zach.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Candelario on second. Castellanos on at first with nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 balls, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Number 41, Victor.
Next will be the designated hitter, Victor Martinez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Martinez in front with a 3-1 count. All knotted up, 4-4 the score here in the 7th. Turned on down the line. Hit down the line at first. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. And we are tied 4-4. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box, Greg Bird comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. Right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Now batting, captain, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Luke Voigt comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Gleyber Torres waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves over to third now.
Now batting, number 25.
So digging in now. Gleyber Torres is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Neil Walker will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only 1 away. And a pivotal moment in this one. Tie ball game, bases loaded, but the possibility of an inning-ending double play does still exist here. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. Bird, the runner at third. Sanchez at second. Voigt at first. 1 gone. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Andrew McCutchen, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Goodrum over to his left. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Yankees leave him loaded. Neil Walker will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Takes this the other way to right. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's the slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. 3-0 now. Nico Goodrum will be next. He loses him on ball 4. Digging in to try it again. Nico Goodrum. It was a walk in his last trip. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in the same quadrant, look for someone to get on top of one and crush it.
Stays alive. Still 0-2. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Still even at 2-2. Tapped down the line. That's foul, so the battle will continue. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also 1 error in the inning, but 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Number 19 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 19.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit down the third baseline. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. It's sharply toward third. But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss. And another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 pitch on its way. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch. Work the count even.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Line to the right side. Castellanos is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. This game's all tied at 4. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeimer Candelaria. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way
Aroldis Chapman comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. In there, and it's even now, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
1-0 the count, and it's fouled away. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bullet back up the middle. Jones is there, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Now look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. Hit hard to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Standing in now, Luke Voigt. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that's in there, base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The batter, number 14.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll? You lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2, you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Sanchez on third. Voit over at second. Walker on at first with 2 down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Left fielder has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So no runs here on 2. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And a good swing there by the switch hitting Martinez, but he missed it. 0-2.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting the front foot down. No one's getting the barrel to the baseball. Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. McCutchen is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Jacoby Jones the next to hit. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
The 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. A full count, 3-2 to the Tigers center fielder.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jacoby Jones becomes out number 2 this inning.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. Tigers leave 1. Still all square at 4. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll kick things off here in the 11th. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And this is high, a ball and a strike. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fouled off. Ready with the payoff pitch. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Now in the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Yanked on the ground down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Didi Gregorius. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. So striding forward now, Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Jones has it in his tracks. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left. Stepping up now, Nico Goodrum. He sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing and a line drive. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here. This is where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a gap or over a wall.
Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Shows bunt here, but this one misses. Ball 3. The 3-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and they've come back to win it here. A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Number 19 is credited with the win. So that'll just about do it for my